Hi Aries, it's Scully Sati. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel to see what I see for you guys for the second half of June, June 16th through the 30th, 2019. And I hope the last couple of weeks of June were fantastic for you. And I just want to say, as always, guys, that not all messages are going to resonate with everybody watching, and that's totally fine. Just take from it what you will, what resonates deep within you, and don't make anything fit that doesn't. And if this doesn't, resonate with you this time, feel free to check back in with me next week for the weekly elementals. And again, for the the first half of July already. But in the meantime, I would really appreciate a like on this video just to show appreciation for me doing this for you guys, okay? All right, so for you guys, I'm going to be using one of my favorite decks, the Mary L. Tarot. So let's see what's going on for my fiery Aries crew. What is going on for you guys for the second half of June? Let's see if it's the same theme that I'm picking up on for like all the signs that I've done. Okay. Well, guys, what I am seeing is that you recently have been dealing with a bit of sneaky behavior, all right, with the Seven of Swords. And I feel like what this has done for you guys is it's actually giving you guys a lot of strength here. You've actually, grown from whatever this situation was. Let's look a little bit deeper into what this sneaky stuff was. Yeah, I feel like you guys have, like that sneaky behavior that I'm seeing, I feel like that's kind of old shit, to be honest with you. I'm not really seeing anything new right now. I feel like that is like maybe you were hurt in the past and you've been jaded for quite some time. And I feel like it's really kind of left you where you're really feeling like you just need to just use your logic with things, with the Emperor card. You're not really so keen on feeling a whole lot of emotions. And I feel like you guys have been in that place for a while. I feel like you guys have really just been focusing on where you want to focus your energy, probably on projects, or, for some of you guys, I'm picking up on where you want to move, because you might be wanting to move out of state, out of the country, things of that nature. And I feel like, you just haven't had the time or the desire or the inclination to worry about anything that's going to be like unstable with the Five of Wands, right? You're not worried about like competition or, anything like that, because you're very much in your hermit mode. Love the colors in that. But you're very much in hermit mode, which means that you're very focused on what's best for you and you alone. You're not really taking into account competition or, what anybody else is doing or a partner, things of that nature. You're very much just focused on what you need to do towards your path. And I feel like you guys are really doing really well with following your inner potential with the Star card. You're very much like going after what you feel is your destiny, and that's a fantastic thing. Now, I am feeling like you guys in the next couple of weeks are going to be a little bit bored, though, with the Four of Cups. I feel like you guys have been working really hard, and I feel like you guys have really just been, again, focusing on your projects and on completing things, to measure your success by. And I do feel like there is going to be some kind of an offer coming in with the Page of Discs. This is about a message about money, right? This could be a financial opportunity. Let's look a little bit deeper into that. Oh, well. Just when you guys thought that you were just going to be focused on your business and on your projects, boom, the Lover's card. The Lover's card comes up. Lover's card is, yes, it's about decisions, right? But it's also about divine union, okay? Yin and yang coming together. And it's funny, I feel like this person has been watching you for a while with the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is about a message about how somebody thinks, but a lot of times it symbolizes a spy, somebody who's been keeping their eye on somebody else, probably looking at your social media, things of that nature. And another recurring theme that's been going on for me lately since doing this channel and reading for you guys is looking at the bottom of the deck. And I don't normally do that But for some reason, when I've been doing it, it's been very significant. And boom, to go with that Lovers card, you guys get the Love card with the Two of Cups. Okay, so this is turning out to be a much more steamy reading than it was looking like it was going to be. I was like, oh man, it's looking like it's all work and no play. And then it's like, no, there's going to be some play. There's going to be some play if you allow it, right? But I think that you guys are kind of ready for it. So let's see what this has to do with. Okay. So what I'm picking up on, because we got the Devil card here. Devil card is about, at its worst, it's about codependency. It's about addictions, darker predilections, right? But at its best, it's about exploring what this world has to offer. It's about exploring desire, right? It's about temptation. And I feel like somebody is going to be coming at you and asking you guys on a date with the Knight of Discs. It's one of my date cards. And I feel like because, remember I said that you guys were bored earlier with that Four Cups card, because you guys are a little bit bored, you're like, what have I got to lose? Fuck it, I'll go out, right? And I feel like you do. And it might be because you guys are like really stressed out with these projects and you're like, I need to get out of the house. I need to get out of the office. I need to see what there is. And I feel like, you do it so that you can have some sort of new beginning and also to get out of your damn head, right? Nine of Swords, you guys tend to distract yourselves with money issues or career issues or, projects, things of that nature, tangible things to get out of your head, right? Because you guys are, very fast thinkers, right? Very, rapid thinkers. And the Nine of Swords says that you guys, if you slow down, that's when the darker thoughts set in. That's when you start ruminating about the past. That's when you start brooding. And I feel like, that's why you're always move, right? Because you don't want to feel the pain that you've experienced in the past with the Three of Swords. We've all been hurt. I feel like we've all gone through those shitty relationships to help us really figure out what it is we want in terms of a partner, or if we even do want a partner, right? And I feel like for the Aries that I'm tapping into, there are, quite a few of you that were like, I'm not really looking for a partner. I'm not really looking for love right now. I just want to, get my shit together and then I can think about love then. Love has done me wrong in the past. I don't want to deal with it anymore. And so I feel like what's going to happen is that pattern is coming to an end with the World card. Okay, so the World card is all about coming full circle, being able to close out one cycle to open yourself for a new one. And I feel like that's what's going to be happening with you guys. And I feel like there is a beginning starting here with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is also about epiphanies. Okay, so you guys, I feel like this person has been watching you for a while and they haven't really made themselves known because they see that you're very focused on your endeavors, right? So I feel like this person decides to take a chance, and I feel like you guys, out of boredom or because you're like, I just got to get out of my head, I got to get out of the office, I feel like you guys accept it. And I feel like that begins a new cycle for you. Okay, let's look a little bit deeper into what this has to offer. All right, so what I'm feeling is that this person will be on your level with the Two of Wands. This is going to be somebody who you guys will understand each other's point of view. You guys will have mutual respect for each other. Okay, and there's definitely some kind of a date going on, guys. Ace of Discs, that's another date card. So be prepared for that. Don't say no. Don't say no to it. There's no harm in going and having a drink, having dinner, whatever it is you want to do, coffee. Because I do feel like it's time for you guys to reap your justice. I feel like, and if you look at her, she looks sad. She's covering her heart chakra, right? Like, I feel like she's been hurt before. You know what I mean? I feel like she knows what sorrow is, and I feel like that is what you guys have felt. You guys know what sorrow is, and I feel like for the longest time, you guys just kind of shut it out. You guys chose to put horse blinders on, and you just went after the things that were right ahead of you that you set before yourself, and you didn't even think about love. But if you look at her closely, she's actually cradling a snake, And I love snakes because snakes symbolize transformation and change and shedding of old ways, okay? So I'm feeling, Aries, like we are about to go ahead and tap back into your fiery, passionate nature. And I feel like you guys are going to be kind of lured away from, you know, the mundane, you know, from the safety of your projects, you know. And I feel like you guys are, you know, you may be taking this offer, like I said, out of boredom. You may not even really be interested in this person at first, but I do feel like just accepting the offer and going out and stepping outside of your head is going to begin, you know, a new cycle for you guys that will be very empowering with the Nine of Wands. This is about strength, you know, reconnecting with that passion, you know, reconnecting with that inner beast that you guys, I think you guys tend to, you know, focus the inner beast on completing projects and things like that, and, you know, snuffing out your competition, right? And I feel like it's going to be tapped into for something a little bit more sensual coming up for you guys. So yeah, you guys are definitely going to have options. So whether or not it's this person that you accept that first offer from that starts to, you know, start you on this new path of, you know, feeling that passion again, it is going to open up other doorways for you. I do feel like you're going to have other options. I feel like once you open yourself up to dating again, I do feel like, you know, the floodgates are going to be open. And everybody's going to be coming after Aries because they know your reputation for being very sensual, right? Sensual in the sack, right? And they're like, oh, I want some of that. I want some of that, right? So that's what I'm picking up on for you guys for the last couple of weeks of June, Aries. I feel like you are going to get back into your fiery nature by accepting kind of a somewhat, you know, mundane offer. You know, whether or not it's this person, like I said, that, you know, originally like comes towards you that you start to have a spark with, or if it's, you know, just that initial baby step that you take that starts opening up the doors for the other people to come in that might light your fire a little bit more. I do feel like you are coming out of, you know, just getting out of your head. I feel like you're coming out of, you know, being, you know, just the hermity, jaded, you know, person that doesn't really want to even focus on love or passion. And I feel like, you know, these next couple of weeks are going to be pivotal. It's going to be the beginning of some kind of a change happening for you guys. So that sounds pretty goddamn amazing, Aries. That sounds very, very tasty to me. So let me know how that goes. And if you need me to look into your situation a little bit closer, feel free to contact me at the information below, and I'd be very, very happy to do that for you. Until then, though, my beautiful fiery Aries, you know, step outside the box, step outside the office, step outside the home, and allow yourself to tap back into that fiery passion that you guys are so well known for, okay? Aries, I will be back with you guys next week for the elementals, and then the week after that to see what's going on for the first half of July, okay? All right, Aries, have a beautiful next couple of weeks. I will be talking to you guys very soon. Bye.